Myntri Rangbah ka Jylla Conrad K Sangma hakasngi Thohdieng ulong ba ka sorkar Jylla kan ai ka song Pisa Kaba Heh klur tyngka yaki Klob na ka Jylla kiba lami ban aireng hai lympung ialehkai Kaba Heh hakari naduh ialehkai shaneng. Yakani Myntri Rangbah ula kren hadien balawai ka jingiakhun hapdeng ka Shillong Lajong bat ka Nepal Army ha ka Durand Cup hakani ka jingilehkai ka Shillong Lajong ka la job da shiku la not.
As you know, the Durand Cup is one of the oldest tournaments in the country and one of the oldest tournaments in the world, in fact. And Meghalaya, and especially Shillong, being a very football-loving state, it makes a lot of sense for us to be part of this tournament and to host it, and especially to have our own teams also being part of the Durand Cup itself. I would like to congratulate the Honorable Minister of Sports and Youth Affairs and the entire Sports Department for having successfully completed this particular stadium, which is now hosting the tournament. As you can see, that this is at the international standard, and a lot of work has gone into making this stadium what it is today. That in the last many years, the government of Meghalaya has been focusing a lot on sports and on sports infrastructure. And just to give you an idea, that when we had initially started our tenure in MDA1, we had roughly about 50 different infrastructures throughout the state, plus minus. And as of today, we have about 275 new structures which are under construction or in progress in different parts of the state. So almost 3, 4, 5 times, in fact, fold increase in the infrastructure, numbers of sports infrastructure that have come up in the state. The government has also decided that we need to support our different clubs at different levels, and therefore we are going to start a special program where under the government we are going to support different clubs in terms of financial support, and we're starting with football, and as we move along, hopefully in other sports and disciplines also it will happen. So we have two categories where we're going to support local clubs. The first one is what we call the elite clubs, which is the I-League and above. Those clubs that make it to the I-League and above, the government will support them with a grant of 2 crores and an additional 1 crore through sponsorship. So 2 plus 3 plus 1. This is a fund that we are giving to support and to motivate clubs that are doing well. So this fund will be given to the clubs that are able to make it to the elite club, which is the I-League and above tournaments that are there at the national level. So there are, and therefore you can see that the competition is very, very strong. My personal opinion I saw was that it's almost neck to neck the way the game was going on. But we could definitely see that Lajong was had a slight edge in terms of their speed. They were much faster compared to the other side, but both were playing very well. So for infrastructure development for many other games. So for example, national games is just one, but there's the Khelo India games, there's the Northeast Olympics, there is the Meghalaya games that happen. So with the focus on the national games, we are pushing ourselves to put the infrastructure, and I'm happy to see that we are moving in the right direction. We may not be able to create infrastructure for all the disciplines that are there, because certain disciplines the expenses are very high. And that's something that we may not. So we're looking at the ones that are manageable, and in most cases we have been able to create that infrastructure, and having the Meghalaya games in rotation basis is allowing us in fact to create the necessary infrastructure even at the district level, so that we have more possibility to host not just national games but all the games. So we are hoping it will happen, and as and when it happens, I can assure you that Meghalaya will be ready to host it. Because we know that it's not going to happen immediately like next year or a year after that, but as and when it happens, a few years from now, we will be ready and we should be ready to host the national.